Hello, welcome to my new channel, True Comics. My name's Jake Rogers. I basically started this channel because I'm a huge comic book, not nerd, fan. Well, yeah, nerd. None of my other friends like comic books, so I have no one to talk comic about. I know. Oh. I thought this channel would be a cool way of, just making some videos, making some vlog type things. It'd be a cool way of interacting with people and talking, about stuff that I love with other people that love it. In this video, I'm going to quickly talk about my personal top 10 comic book related movies, right? So, just movies based on comic books. Okay, just to confirm, this is live action movies only. I'll probably do an animated movie list sometime in the future, maybe, if I get around to it. But this is just live action films. Okay, start off with, let me get my little notebook here with my top 10 list. Okay, at number 10, we have Blade. Now, to be completely honest, I never really read any of the Blade comic books, but the only time I ever come across him in comic book form was in his few appearances in the SpiderMan series. But when I watched the movie originally, I was actually quite young, so it was actually pretty scary. But even then, even though I was terrified of all the blood and vampires, I loved it. Blade is such a fucking badass. I mean, even though Wesley Snipes has kind of disappeared and just does low kind of straight to DVD films these days, I thought he was such a perfect choice for Blade. He actually looks pretty similar to the comic book character. That's my number 10 pick. Moving on, because we've got 10 to go through. Number 9, we have Scott Pilgrim. Now, once again, I'm such a crap comic book fan, but I never read the Scott Pilgrim comics. I just watched the movie when it came out. That's a lie. I did not watch the movie when it came out. I completely missed it. I thought it looked cheesy and stupid. I know. But a lot of my friends spent a long time persuading me, telling me how amazing it was and how much of a fool I am for not watching it. So I went out and bought the DVD, watched it, thought it was amazing, blew my mind. It's so different and it's just comic booky. It's the perfect example of a comic book movie. It's got everything a comic book movie should be. And for that reason alone, I loved it. Once again, moving on.
So just announce the number 8 pick. Okay? My number 8 pick.
At number 8 we have me.
No, not you. 1989.
What?
The 1989 Batman film.
Yes, me. Batman.
The film.
I'm Batman.
Yeah, I know you're Batman. The film.
Who?
Oh,
What?
The 1989 Batman film.
I'm Batman! Who is this guy? Seriously? Yeah, okay, at number 7, I'm gonna go for Spider-Man 2. Now, there's a lot of hate for the Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy in general. Of course, that's why they rebooted it a very short time after the original trilogy was released. Anyway, the first Spider-Man, as a kid, when it came out, I absolutely loved because as a kid I was a huge Spider-Man fan. Not so much these days, I'm more of a DC guy than a Marvel guy. But anyway, I loved the first one. Didn't realise there was so much hate, obviously as a kid. The second one came out, I loved it even more. I thought I personally thought Tobey Maguire made an amazing Peter Parker. Some people thought he was kind of, gay, but what the fuck. Yeah, there were some cheesy moments, like there's that part where Spider-Man starts, losing his powers and he's walking down the street and it's like...
Raindrops keep falling on my head, and just like a guy whose feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head.
So fucking gay. I see what people mean. I see where the hate comes from. I might put this above Batman on my list. 6, I picked the first Iron Man film. Love Iron Man. Iron Man is a great hero. He's kind of almost Marvel's version of Batman in a way because he doesn't have any powers. He's just an extremely rich guy that has spent a lot of money and made himself be able to be a superhero and keep up with all these people like Captain America, Hulk, and Thor, and people like that, to be in the same league, kind of like Batman's trying to do, to stay in Superman and Flash and Green Lantern, etc. Anyway, the movie, not the character. Robert Downey Jr. is now, to the world, Iron Man. There's no way about it. He was a fantastic choice for the role of Tony Stark. The way he, maybe a bit over the top in the film with the comedy. Tony Stark isn't always that kind of funny, asshole kind of guy. He can be, but it's, they really pushed that side in the movie, which I thought really worked. When the movie came out, I loved it. It was not disappointed in any way. I was blown away by the visual effects. The suit, the armor that looks incredible. Really, really impressed by that. Jon Favreau did a fantastic job, and I can't wait for number 3, as I'm sure anyone that bothers watching this video cannot wait either. Moving on. At number 5, I'm going to go for X-Men First Class. Now, overall, fantastic film. The cast was brilliant. Only slight negative comment I can give towards this film is Beast. I mean, let's be honest, he looked kind of shit, but to be fair, to give credit where it's due, how fucking cool can you make this big fucking blue beast thing look? Big hairy fucking beast. How cool can that possibly look? I suppose it looked fairly real, just not cool like you want it to, so it's acceptable. But hands down, my number one favourite part of this film was like the 10-second cameo from Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. I don't know if that's a spoiler. If it was, I'm really sorry. I probably should have said, fuck, if you're a comic book fan, you should have watched that movie by now, so it's your fucking fault. Yeah, they walk into a bar and he tells them to fuck off. It's absolutely brilliant. Best scene in the film. Cannot wait for the Wolverine film. It's in Japan. Ooh. Moving on. Once again, I think I said moving on to everyone. Number 4. Number 4. I almost put this at number 3. This is almost my number 3. I was back and forth between number 3 and 4. But anyway, number 4, I went for Superman 1, the original Christopher Reeve Superman film. Growing up, Christopher Reeve was obviously Superman. Oh, well, it was to everyone. I freaking love that dude, and it sucks that he's not around anymore. Yeah, I read and watch everything to do with Superman. I read the New 52 Superman, Action Comics, Justice League, blah blah blah. Unfortunately, I was disappointed by Superman Returns in 2006. Brandon Routh was an okay choice for Superman, but there are so many better choices, and fortunately, looking forward to Henry Cavill in Man of Steel, because that film looks fucking amazing. Christopher Nolan apparently has had huge creative input into the film. I freaking love Zack Snyder's visuals as a director. Watchmen, even though I didn't really like that film, the visuals were fucking amazing. So yeah, you put Christopher Nolan's creative style and realism into a movie and mix it with Zack Snyder's visuals. Holy fuck, this better be the best Superman film ever. A little bit sidetracked. Superman 1, number 4 on my list. Christopher Reeve, you're the man. Moving on. I couldn't think of anything else to say. Number 3. This was the one I was, back and forth with Superman. Number 3, Kick-Ass. Now, this is one of my favourite movies of all time. Once again, I'm almost embarrassed to say I've never read the fucking comics. Never even heard of them before the movie came out. And the film came out, and I went to the cinema and watched it. And it's fair to say I've never wanted to be a superhero any more than that day. It's one of them moments when you go home and you're thinking, I could do that. I could dress up as a superhero. I'm a black belt in karate. I could fight some criminals. Yeah. Luckily, I didn't do it. Or did I? Anyway, yeah, the film was fucking hilarious. I love the bad language and the sort of controversial greatness of the film. Hit Girl was by far the highlight. Hearing that girl swear the way she does, it's fucking hilarious. And she's so badass. She can kick my ass. I would be scared. I know she's not real, but fuck. Oh man. If I was a superhero, I'd want her as my sidekick. Fuck Robin and I don't know, other sidekicks. Hit Girl is what you want. Moving on to number 2. Expanded. It's really hard to know what to say about this film in such a short space of time. But fuck, I'll give it a go. Okay, my number 2 pick, The Avengers. And holy fuck, way to start on this film. This film was literally every comic book fan in the world, it was their dream film. Seeing Captain America, Iron Man, Thor, Hawkeye, Hulk, and Black Widow, all in one. Is that everyone? Yeah, all in one film. Holy fucking Jesus! Wow, it was good. As I'm sure most people agree, the highlight of the film, the best character in the film, was Hulk. I've never been, to be honest, a big Hulk fan. When they said that Edward Norton wasn't returning for Bruce Banner, I was pissed off, to be honest, because I really liked that film. I thought he was a good Bruce Banner. But Mark Ruffalo, hats off to you, dude. Yeah, the scene where Hulk smashes Loki back and forth, that was one of the most satisfying scenes of any film in cinematic history. The whole audience, that's what they wanted to see. And damn it, Josh Whedon gave it to him.
Just tell him my number 1 pick.
Okay. At number 1, we have me.
No, not me.
Shut up! Number 1 is me, Batman.
No, not you, the film.
What film? No. This is my life. You voted my life number 1. I'm Batman.
The Dark Knight trilogy.
Yes, that's right, the Dark Knight.
No,
Yes, that's me. I am the Dark Knight.
I know you're the Dark Knight.
Okay, now shut your face. I'm number 1.
Christopher Nolan.
Christopher who? I didn't think so. Okay,
Okay, can you just
What?
Just end the show. Just
Right. Okay. Apparently that was top 10 superhero movies. But somehow my life got mixed in with a list of movies. Right, yeah. Okay, well, I've got to go back to Gotham right now, so I can't really, stick around and talk about my life anymore. Yeah, so, bye. Anyway, what can I say? The Dark Knight trilogy is my number 1 pick. Some people may say you can't pick 3 films as your number 1 on your top 10, but fuck you, I can. It's my fucking video. I'm picking up the trilogy because Nolan didn't just make 3 separate films. He made his own universe within these 3 films, his own world. This real, believable kind of Batman, and even the villains are believable. Of course, if I had to pick one of the 3, it would be Dark Knight, purely because the Joker is the best comic book villain ever. I don't care what you say. Fuck your Lex Luthors and your fucking Venoms. Joker is the man. And Heath Ledger, he won basically every award you can possibly win for Best Supporting Actor, and thoroughly deserved them, even though unfortunately, died not long after filming. Don't know how to put that. Nolan is my favourite. If you don't know, I'm a filmmaker, and Nolan is one of my inspirations. He's my favourite director, along with Peter Jackson. Everything about this film, this trilogy is just fucking amazing. I don't even know what to say about it. It's so good. Ow. And apart from a few small continuity errors in each of the films, to me, there's no downsides to the trilogy. Christian Bale maybe could have toned down the Batman voice a little bit in parts, especially parts like in The Dark Knight where he's talking to Lucius Fox. He has his Batman voice. But why? Lucius Fox knows Bruce Wayne's Batman, so it's just the 2 of them in the room. Why is he using his Bat voice? Why is he hiding his voice? Just fucking stupid. Think about it, Nolan. Or Batman. Okay, that's my top 10 list. That is my first video on this channel done. Think I might set up a Twitter for True Comics. So follow that. I haven't set it up yet, so I don't know what usernames are available. So if you want to follow me, I'll put it in the description box once I've set it up. Thank you for watching. This is probably going to be a long video. I assume maybe around 10 minutes. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, nice one. Keep reading comics.